Welcome to the best sports betting channel on YouTube, hosted by a nerdy statistician who's been crushing online sportsbooks since 1999. In Week 5's Monday night game, the Chiefs will be traveling to Everbank Stadium to take on the Jaguars. What is the best bet to make on this game? Let's not waste any time before revealing my selection. In my opinion, we've got to back Kansas City as 3-point favorites. I recorded this video on Thursday morning, and at that time, the best associated odds were -118 with FanDuel, but other sportsbooks had a line as low as -130, which is still fine to me. If you are more familiar with odds in decimal format, we're talking about a range between 1.77 and 1.85. Why am I siding with the Chiefs in this AFC matchup? Let me explain. Some will argue that Jacksonville holds a 3-1 record and they could even be 4-0 right now. In their only loss, which occurred in Cincinnati, a questionable pass interference call on 4th down late in the fourth quarter literally cost them the game. However, to me, there are many reasons why this team has a better record relative to their true strength. In short, they are not that good, and they are likely to regress in the upcoming weeks. First of all, the Jaguars have forced at least 3 turnovers in each of their first 4 games, which is mind-boggling. That is unsustainable in the long run. It won't last forever. They currently lead the NFL with 13 takeaways, whereas the second best team is Pittsburgh with 10. The Jaguars are facing the Chiefs, a team that is known for protecting the ball well. In fact, they lead the NFL for the fewest number of giveaways with just 1. In Monday's game, I cannot see Kansas City turning the ball over 3 or 4 times. That's just not gonna happen. Also, despite their great 3-1 start, I'm not impressed by their offense. Travis Etienne has been superb with 394 rushing yards, which ranks 3rd in the league. But what is the most important position in football? That's right, quarterback. Trevor Lawrence has been very ordinary with a poor 58% completion rate. He has tossed 5 TD passes versus 4 interceptions. His QB rating is the 5th worst among all starters. Few people have mentioned that because the team is winning, but that's going to explode in Jacksonville's face at some point. Also, their sack leader from last year, Travon Walker, seems unlikely to suit up for this game. According to the latest reports, his wrist injury is not season-ending, but it clearly suggests that he will miss some time. That's a big blow for Jacksonville's defense. Let's talk about the Chiefs now. After an 0-2 start, there is a lot of optimism surrounding this squad. Don't forget that their 2 defeats occurred against good teams, the Chargers and the Eagles. Then they beat the Giants 22-9 before dismantling the reeling Ravens 37-20. Wide receiver Xavier Worthy was back in the lineup last week and he had an immediate impact. He clearly provided a spark to an offense that needed it. Did you know that Worthy led his team both in terms of receiving and rushing yards against Baltimore? He also caught 5 balls in this contest. In short, KC is getting healthier and more dynamic as the season goes on. They will get Rashee Rice back soon as he still has a couple of games serving his suspension. The Chiefs are getting better each week and Patrick Mahomes threw 4 TD passes last week. I'm a bit worried about the fact that this could be viewed as a sandwich game for Kansas City. As a matter of fact, they played an emotional game against the Ravens last week and they are going to face the Detroit Lions next week. A meeting with Jacksonville does not sound as exciting. But this is a prime-time game, so I don't believe the Chiefs will take this game for granted. KC's defense is getting his mojo back. They have allowed 16.3 points per game on average across their past 3 games. I am concerned about the fact that they rank next to last in the NFL at defending the run, according to the EPA per play metric. Meanwhile, the Jags have been running the ball well. However, Steve Spagnuolo is likely to stack the box, daring Trevor Lawrence to beat them. And if you go back to my comments about Lawrence, I don't think he will succeed doing it. So, my final decision is to put my money on the Chiefs laying 3 points in Jacksonville. If a bookie has a 3.5 point spread, I'm willing to buy half a point to increase my win probability. I just don't see the Chiefs losing this contest. As a former 15-year university statistics teacher, now turned into a full-time sports bettor and advisor, I only have one assignment for you. Here it is. Smash the subscribe button so that I can help you growing your bankroll. That is the #1 priority of this channel. If you have family, friends, or work colleagues who are into sports betting, it would be so cool if you could tell them about the Professor MJ YouTube channel. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. See you again soon, my friend, and let's crush the bookies together!